How y'all doing, family? This is Chris Raul Media TV, and I'm going to be coming to you with this news article, family, coming to you from NBCnews.com. Shutdown standoff. The doomsday scenario. Here's what happens if the shutdown drags on. It says with the government shutdown, it says by Daria Gregorian, the country will face an economic hellscape if the government shutdown lasts months or even years, as the president has suggested it might. Experts tell NBC News the doomsday scenario might be unlikely. The longest the federal government has ever shut down is 21 days, a record that will fall if the current closure lasts until Saturday. But it is chilling. We'll be in no man's land. Mark Zandi, chief economist at Moody's analyst, told NBC News. If the worst were to happen, experts say the devastating impact would be widespread. 38 million low-income Americans lose food stamps. 6 million face an uncertain timetable for collecting tax refunds. 2 million without rental assistance and facing possible evictions. 800,000 paycheck-less federal employees plunging into dire financial straits. Shuttered parks and museums while overstressed airports call tourism to tank. Federal court system slows to a crawl. Disaster relief money doesn't get to storm-ravaged areas. Lapse FDA and EPA inspections lead to dangerous outbreaks. Private companies looking to go public are stuck in limbo. Stock markets plummets. The end isn't near yet, but if the standoff persists, talks blew up at the White House on Wednesday, and Congress and President Donald Trump can't reach a deal on raising the debt ceiling in a few months. It's game over. You'll have a pretty severe recession, Sandy said, adding that given the trade war with China and the Brexit looming, you could start seeing some pretty dark scenarios worldwide. Without food, homes, by the end of February, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP, run by the Department of Agriculture, would be out of funding, meaning almost 40 million Americans, low-income Americans, could find themselves struggling to pay for food, said Joseph Bruselos, chief economics for the accounting for RSM US. The Department of Housing and Urban Development, meanwhile, has already seen 1,150 contracts with private landlords housing low-income tenants lapse. Another 500 will expire by the end of this month. Another 550 by the end of February. The agency says funding for rental assistance for 1 million of tenants could be at risk as soon as next month. The near-term impact is people getting evicted, having their heat turned off, and not having enough food, Brussels said. God damn. Ooh, it's getting hot. It is getting hot. Drawn out over time, that could amount to a sizable hit on the GDP. Loss of SNAP benefits could mean $60 billion less in indirect spending in a year, and indirect spending of another $48 billion, which could shave a full percentage point off the country's economic growth. He explained. Others might find themselves with less money in their pockets. The IRS has said it won't be able to pay tax refunds during shutdown, although the Office of Management and Budget said on Monday that it would less than 10,000 workers. About 12% of IRS staff are working during the shutdown. The agency is coming up with a plan to call back more employees, but they'll face an avalanche of backed up work by February 2nd of last year. The agency had already received over 18 million returns and processed 6.1 million refunds. The people who are waiting on those refunds could face some real consequences said Michael Pierce, senior U.S. economist at Capital Economics. So it's a lot of shit going on. And it said, then there are 800,000 government employees who aren't getting paid during the shutdown, even though about half of them still have to work. Sorry about that, family. Workers are going to start working out and find better paying jobs, Brussels said. If they don't, some will be in a danger of not being able to pay their rent or mortgages and losing their homes, creating a drag on the economy. Tourism devastated. No shows by airport workers, including TSA agents and air traffic controls, would mean delays and canceled flights, hurting business dealings and tourism. Oh, hell yeah. People already started calling out and said that they're sick, but some of them not even showing up to work no more and going working the other jobs that will pay them. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the snaps. With the snaps, you got more white people on that shit than black people. You know what I'm saying? So they really, you know what I'm saying, if they don't get that shit underhand. See, us black people, we know how to fucking survive. We've been surviving all this fucking long time without government assistance and shit like that. Most of us know how to survive, but the ones that can't, that need it, you know, that really need it, you know, everybody just gonna have to start chipping in and helping around. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna help our people, but I don't give a fuck about the rest. You other nations, we don't give a damn about y'all. So y'all on your own. But it says, what does it say? Hold on, I already read. I don't need to. It says public and danger. It said the Food and Drug Administration has already stopped most food inspections, raising the risk of salmonella, E. coli, and listeria outbreaks. God damn, yeah. Now it's going to be coming with people getting sick, because if you can't have the Food and Drug Administration, but some of them don't even really be doing their fucking job like they really need to be doing. It says that puts our food supply at risk, said Sarah Sarkshire, Deputy Director of Regulatory Affairs at the Center of Science and the Public Interest, a consumer advocacy group. The Environmental Protection Agency, where only 700 of 13,000 employees are working during the shutdown, has scaled back inspections, with senior officials focusing only on properties where the threat of human life or property of imminent areas that have already been affected by hurricane storms are facing additional problems because of the shutdown, which emergency recovery funds reportedly tied up in a bureaucratic red tape. So it's a lot of shit going on. And especially with the stocks, them motherfuckers dropping like crazy. This shit dropping like crazy, family. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, family. I'll put the link down in the description. Y'all can read it yourselves. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel. Hope y'all having a great day. And I'll be back with another one, family.